Hello again, folks. Aging artist here. I figured today that we take a look at my sketchbook and I could show you what I had drawn in the last 3 months. I go over each drawing that I've done, my thought processes a little bit, and how I felt about them at the time, and looking back, how I feel about them now as well. I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much for your time. So, this is my first attempt at a dragon claw. It's all right. The fingers definitely look off, I have to admit. And the second one is again more hands attempts, which are, uh, I just think they're terrible, honestly. Hands are, of course, one of the hardest things for artists to get right, but the fingers just look so short on both of them, at least to me. Maybe I have long fingers because I'm a typist. I don't know. But regardless, I wasn't very fond of that one. Oh, and now we're going to get into my current hyperfixation of the video game Cookie Run Kingdom, of course. All of these are freehand referenced, not traced. I'm trying very hard not to trace because I'm trying to learn how to do the drawings by looking at them and copying them. Sometimes I succeed and sometimes I don't. This, admittedly, in my opinion of my own skill set at this time, is not really a success. This is Ninja Cookie. I've been picking one per day and attempting to draw them out. I just am not fond of stars on him. I'm having trouble with perspective and how the star should look when the body is tilted, so you can see my failings there. But otherwise, I think it's okay. It was a good attempt, it was a good practice, and hopefully I can learn from it. I guess I'm just gonna do all my bad ones first. This is a background customer cookie from, um, one of the newer updates. They're okay. I just ribbons are hard for me, and it's very apparent here. I'm okay with the pose, and otherwise it's alright, but again, if I was grading myself, I'd probably put it like, I wasn't that wasn't that great. But, again, we all learn. Sometimes the art doesn't like to art, as I say, but moving on. Oh, candy apple cookie. This one I also didn't feel like I did very well on. Something about the line thickness and the way her eyes turned out just aren't that great, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna move on from this one, and maybe I'll pick a good one for the next one. Yeah, I'm happier with how this turned out. I also, you know, tried some colored pencils with this one. Um, the disguise she wore in Cookie Run Kingdom, the Beast East episode. Honestly, it was very cute, and I wish we saw a little bit more of it, but I understand why we didn't. I tried colored pencils here. I think they turned out all right, except the yellowing is a little too yellow, but that's a personal opinion. All right, on to the next one. Ah, yes, the other jerk. Black Sapphire Cookie from the Beast East episodes. I really enjoy his character design. The Wing of Rumor that they both have is quite fascinating, and I think none of the designs in the Beast East episodes have fallen flat, in my opinion. They've all been really good. I like the drawing, how it turned out, and I think this one's an okay one. I did not do Truthless Recluse very much justice. I really don't like the Larn work on this one. I really don't like how his hat turned out. I just want to move on from it. But I was lucky enough to get his costume, so the pain was worth it, I guess. This one turned out a little better. The awakened form of pure vanilla cookie. I think all of the awakened designs have been really good. Golden cheese is my favorite, and I have always liked her. I actually got her first, and her backstory was just so fantastic. I didn't expect to like it so much, especially since she was kind of irrelevant from what I understand, but she proved her worth. I guess I should talk more about Vanilla Cookie, but you know what? The drawing turned out all right. That's all I'm going to say. Ah, yes. Time for the terrible OC that I made interlude because I just you know, wanted to draw her. Uh, haven't really built much of a backstory for her, but that's Lavender Dragon Cookie. Dragon cookies. We don't have enough of them clearly in Kingdom, so why not some more? I I enjoyed drawing her, but if I had to change anything, I think I would have gone a little less on the purple. And here's a gotcha animation from her. Uh, of course, again, irrelevant. She's just an OC. However, I do have to admit, for my personal journey, it's kind of nice to be put out of my comfort zone and have nothing to copy or nothing to reference when it comes to these characters. That way, hopefully, I learn and have to actually put the skills that I'm trying to build to use. So, for what it is, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And we're going to cap off here with the latest cookie update, Match Made in Oven. A wonderful pun. Love puns. But with Black Forest cookie, I have her in Wedding Cake Cookie and Black Forest Cookie. I just her curls and her hair are very cool character design, but I was not very good at mimicking them. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with how the drawing turned out, though. And of course, last but not least, Wedding Cake Cookie. I tried really hard on the shading on this one. Of course, using her reference material, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with how the shading turned out, at least. Line work, I still need some practice on. I need to get some more confidence, but I think this is one of my better drawings, so I'm pretty happy to end on this one. Thank you very much today for listening to my inane rabbles and see how I've come